was my home. I felt safe in this country and I don't anymore.
You don't feel safe?
I don't feel safe. I would not come out after dark in this country.
House our own first and then look after them, no problem.
We have people being ushered into our countries, given everything, put to the top of housing lists. How does that make sense?
Glory be to the Lord my God who trains my hands for war and my fingers to fight.
Now I'm hearing people say they won't come out because it's gangs of illegal immigrants that are running around this city.
These people on the left are actually paid, and they are the fascists who want to suppress our views.
They are paid, you said?
Yes.
Interesting.
For immigration on this side, anti-immigration is around the other side.
Fáilte go báile clear. So, I did say I was cutting down on the protests and demonstrations, right? But I'm going up to Belfast now. There is an anti-immigration demonstration at the same time. There's an anti-racism demonstration. Not really sure what's going to come of this, but interesting nonetheless. Can't help but go along to see these things and see how they progress, how they evolve, how they roll out. But yeah, leaving Dublin at the moment it's a bit dull. It's a bit, it could be a lot sunnier. But sure, we'll see what happens when we get up to Belfast.
Stand together in peace. That's what we need to do. No more fighting. The problem is there's Irish people and English people dying on the streets here, Ireland, England, Northern Ireland. Yeah, they're dying on the streets, homeless. Go to Dublin and look at every corner. Hang on. Go to Dublin, look at every corner of the streets. There's people in sleeping bags, soaking wet, dying on the streets. While they're bringing hundreds of people from other countries. I'm not racist. I have lots of foreign friends. But the thing is, they're bringing people in from other countries and replacing our homeless people. And they're giving them homes. They're giving them hotels and then houses. House our own first and then look after them, no problem.
Must be peaceful today, do you think?
I hope so. I think so. There's no mention of any issues yet. Plenty of police about anyway, if there is any issues.
Good.
Are you joining the protest yourself?
I'm just recording it. Is there sort of the more patriotic people at the end?
Yeah, plenty of police about, so just give one of them.
See how far I get in before they stop me anyway.
In 1971, British Home Secretary Reginald Baldwin coined the term unacceptable level of violence. This has now
How are you, my good man? What are you up here today for in Belfast?
Well, I'm Righteous Oils Christian Ministries, and I'm here to look at the people who have finally joined me in the struggle against the invaders, the bankers and the Khazarians who have usurped the authority of the righteous oils, of learned Hebrew sages and scholars, and the authority of the military, the militia, the sons of Mill, ready for the mill up. It is good for brethren to dwell together, said the Lord. That's why I'm here. I've been doing this since 2007.
Preparing your hands for?
Glory be to the Lord my God who trains my hands for war and my fingers to fight.
paramount to benefit from expanding partisan minorities.
Yeah, that's straight on. That's grand. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, you too.
Can I get a word with you?
Yes, that's okay. Sorry, I know I'm like running around everywhere here.
I don't know your name.
Orla.
Orla, so tell us, for someone who doesn't know, what's going on here today?
The reason we're here today is because women and children are feeling very threatened. Not only are we feeling threatened, we have been threatened many times by certain people in our communities. Now that is not to say that our own people do not commit crime, because they do, but what we don't need is thousands of unvetted, undocumented, illegal men coming over here adding to that crime. So what we are against, it's not immigration, no way. What we are against is the mass illegal unvetted immigration and the destruction it's having on our communities.
Same as us all.
That's it.
Isn't that it?
That's it.
So that is the whole oomph of you being
It's
here.
not about skin colour like people want to make you believe it is, to paint you in a certain narrative and a certain light. It's not about that at all. I have friends from all different walks of life. It's not about that.
Doesn't make a difference, does it?
No.
All right, lovely talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Who do you stand for? Or what's your...
I am no I was just giving posters here, so I'm just whatever. I don't support any political party or anything. I'm just a normal mummy, just speaking up.
Good stuff.
Just a mummy. Just a mummy.
It's been lovely talking.
Thank you very much. You
Thanks so
too.
much.
Thank you.
We need hate crime legislation. We need hate crime legislation. It's been sitting on the shelf for the last 15 years and hasn't been implemented yet.
This is the closest I've got to a lefty march without having any trouble.
When we will feel no fear. We need hate crime legislation.
I'm scared. I'll be honest with you. I'm scared to what's happening to our beautiful wee country. That, quite frankly, I had in the 80s and 90s growing up, in the 90s, I had a lovely time in this country. This is my home. I felt safe in this country and I don't anymore.
You don't feel safe?
I don't feel safe. I would not come out after dark in this country. We used to walk around this country back in the early 90s, and if you had to walk past somebody, everybody, oh, what about you? How are you? To complete strangers. To complete strangers. Now I'm hearing people say they won't come out because it's gangs of illegal immigrants that are running around this city.
So Sean, why are you here today?
I'm here because a lot of people in this country are frustrated about illegal immigration and the fact that our people who are homeless aren't being treated the same way. It's not about racism and it's not about sectarianism, because you're getting both sides of the community coming here together to voice their concerns. Our politicians won't listen to us, and this is the only way people can get their point across. There's people from down south here, there's people from Catholic communities, Protestant communities. These people on the left are actually paid, and they are the fascists who want to suppress our views.
They are paid, you said?
Yes.
Interesting.
They are paid, yes. Because if you look, they're nipsa, all stuff like that, they're government agents that are paid.
How do you know them? Green hats?
No, you'll know them because, see, whenever there's like Palestine protests, you're getting council officials that are acting as stewards and stuff like that. Those nipsa people are actually getting paid because they're on a day off. And see, the media, that's biased as well, because I've watched a lot of them. There was actually one not too long ago, and he's a solicitor. A solicitor should be unbiased actually, and he was only videoing one side, the right wing as they call it. We're only right, we're not right wing.
Right out.
You know what I mean?
Right out. So do you think something good will come out of this day?
Well, if the politicians listen to the people,
And will they?
no, because they want to suppress our views on the simple fact that they want to claim this is racism. You know what I mean? And it's not. It's just Irish are an immigrant nation, but we've done it legally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now our people have to immigrate to the likes of Australia and America if they're lucky enough to try and get a job. And down south of Ireland is even worse. And we'll be portrayed as skinheads or Nazis or fascists, when in fact these are the people who are suppressing political opinions, which is what fascism is.
And you believe they're paid today?
I know that they're paid, yes.
And what percentage would you think?
I'd say 50-50, the other 50% are just brainwashed idiots.
I'm going to try and get over to them and find out are any of them paid.
Well, go over and ask them their political opinion, and ask them why they think unvetted illegal immigration isn't detrimental to society.
While our own people across Ireland, north and south, are homeless, starving, can't feed their families, can't get housing, can't see doctors, can't get places in schools. We have these men coming in being given everything. We have people being ushered into our countries, given everything, put to the top of housing lists. How does that make sense? How are we crazy for pointing this out? We're not. All you have to do is look a little deeper into it all and you will see the truth. Guys, this runs deep. This has been going on for thousands of years, okay? This is an agenda to try and wipe us out so we are easier to control. Agenda 30. I want you all to go and look that up if you're not aware of what that is.
What I am against is the replacement of my own people. I'm not against their culture.
Against of a replacement of our own people. Sad but true, isn't it?
Yes.
Hello everybody, my name is Lindsay and I just want to first off say thank you so much. I am super grateful that you have given your time to allow me to speak on this topic for a few minutes and who's come down here to show up for what I believe is really truly the most important thing in the world right now.
We're not far right. We're just right.
We're right so far. We're concerned Irish parents, Catholics, Protestants, doesn't make a matter, non-believers, we don't give a fiddler's fuck. We're concerned parents.
It's two communities coming together because what's happening to us both is not right.
100%.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So when they say we're racist, we're not. We just want the unvetted mass illegal immigration stopped.
Mass deportation.
It's not a bad thing to want to protect our ancestors.
Of course it is. You're right to.
And the big thing that they say is racist. It's not about race, it's not about religion, it's about protection of our country, it's about protection of our culture, it's about protection of our future.
I seen Tommy Robinson and the rest of the guys doing a lot of work over there. So, what did I learn? What have I learned over the last year? We've seen in our own countries how ideologies work and how our young boys were back in the day coerced into coming into paramilitary groups. We get that. So if we know that actually happens, we've seen that happen. What makes us think that it's not happening in the extreme Islam world? Of course, those young ones are being, and if they're not being infiltrated over there, they're being infiltrated over here because they don't have to go to work. They've nothing to do all day, and the groups are coming together and they are enforcing this ideology in each other. What about the mainstream media and the left posters, guys, from the counter-protest of this today? Did you see them? It was all about police. It was all about fighting. What about the poster for this side? It was peaceful. It was factual. Right? We all see, yes, we all see first with a picture. So when they know, the mainstream media and the far left, they know why they're doing those pictures. They're inciting violence. They want to rile us up, and we are not going to allow it. Thank you all for being aware and being here today. Both communities have been pitched against each other our whole lives, which I believe was also a psyop. Okay? So what I would say is this. Than we ever thought we did. We have a common enemy now, and they are here to wipe us out. Let's not let that happen, guys. It's not happening. I'm a normal mummy standing up here today. I don't support any political view. I'm completely neutral. We, the people, are going to make this change. Okay? I realise I am good enough. And so is every other working class person in this country.
Of course you're good enough.
So they are. Yeah. And it's about time we started to believe in ourselves, come together and defend this beautiful country of ours.
So it's been quite enough day, I suppose you could say. There's two different factions. Can you call them factions? We've got the usual Palestine lefties all up one end and more patriotic people down here in the middle. An awful lot of police presence, all very calm, everything getting the points across. An awful lot of police presence, but yeah, there's been no skiffles, there's been no aggro. Walked straight through, the lefty crew didn't even paid me no interest whatsoever, so got a couple of conversations with people, the most vocalist of the people I could find. I'll string it together and I'm sure he will make some small video out of this.